The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Korea against Argentina.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an...
Rizal! Off the post!
Rizal clearly helped.
Well, Felix has been caught there, it's a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And the keeper takes decisive action. Now it's Mbappe. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Xavi Alonso. And that has left him in a heap. Jordi Alba. That could spell trouble. And no, he's seen through all of that.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now, can they get him away? That has been slung wide. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Mbappe. Dani Olmo. And it's made its way to him. Jordi Alba simply refused to be outdone there. Robson.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's running, goes for a shot! And he's quick to get rid. Haaland. Still goalless at the moment. Michelis does well not to be outdone there. Michelis, a man we've all come to watch. Joao Felix. Now it's Haaland. Look at the space here. He's looking wide.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Van Nistelrooy tries to thread one through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's picked his way through. Messi. Joao Felix. Now it's Mbappe.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Threads one in. Yamal. Yamal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Argentina with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Chosen to go back. Xavi Alonso. Ball's gone out of play. Xavi Alonso is always scanning the pitch for targets. Yamal in with the challenge. Messi. And Jordi Alba looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's Messi. Looking for the run. Shoots! They've scored! And North Korea take the lead. So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Number 9, Erling Haaland.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he's picked it up out wide. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Van Dijk. Yamal. Tries to pass it through. And there's green grass ahead of him. Chance, surely! And that's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Robson. And here's Mbappe. Out towards the flank. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Hello everybody.
So Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. To Michelis. Here's João Felix. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. João Felix. And that's a good ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Mbappe. Aimed at the far side. That has been knocked clear.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Just eases him off the ball. Rizal. Rizal is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Casemiro. Haaland looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Dani Olmo goes sliding in. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Haaland. Van Nistelrooy. And the through ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. João Felix charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Haaland. Marquinhos. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Haaland, looking to play him in.
Decent attempt that, just a little mistimed.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Rijkaard. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Messi. This looks promising. Played out wide. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Substitution.
Rizal. Xavi Alonso. That's going wide left. Rizal. Pavard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Haaland. Robson tries to play it through. Mbappe, he's got away. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Decent chance! Oh, it's a beauty! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! What an incredible feat! A legendary feat! 200 wasn't enough, nor 300, now he hits 400!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there.
He's having a hit! Superb from Rizal! About as smooth as it gets! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Quite a game this, all square again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
He is through here. Now who's going to be first to this? He's shifted, tries one from range. Crossbar comes to the rescue. Caught offside that time.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
North Korea really will have to throw everything at this now. And he cuts out the supply. Well read, nice interception. Casemiro. Passing is crisp and sharp.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Messi. That's the keeper's ball. Mbappe. And that is a little undercooked. Howson cuts it out. Messi. Mbappe. The end. Time is up. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Haaland picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
With the father of a boy in the
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side, of course, although if you look at the overall balance of things, neither did enough to win this, and I think the result is quite fair.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King. Shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That has ended up in no man's land.
Robson really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Trossard tries to cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Trossard proves just a little bit too strong. Takes a shot. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
And a chance! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low, too.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Pele, decent chance! Off the post! And he should have made them pay.
Pele has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. No goals as yet.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Now, can they get him away? Casemiro just eases him off the ball. And it's Messi. Pele. Oh, that's a real chance! They've scored! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Demichelis gets it clear. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, played right into his path. Oh, they could be caught out here. Showing great feet there. That has been slung wide. Messi is the team's great visionary. Oh, well measured. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This further to improve their cause. Against the crossbar. And that's a good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And here's Haaland. He's picked his way through. That's good defending, very good defending. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's got away. Yamal's cross. Cleared without hesitation. Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? Mbappe. He is through here. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Lovely, now then. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Pelé. That has been cut short. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Somalia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Pelé played out to the left flank. Pelé. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Somewhat off target. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through. It's Messi! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
And
That just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
In an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And we get things going again.
North Korea really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Joao Felix will not want to lose out here. Shoots! It goes to show he is human after all.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And here's Mbappe. And he's running through. He's having a pop! And it's in! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So could they be onto something here? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Played into space. That has not gone well. And back to the keeper they go. Pavard.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
To Michelis. Out towards the flank. Aimed at the far side. Terrific effort! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Trossard, in it comes. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pele. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nicely weighted ball, played in with purpose.
Well played and well cleared.
And it's Rijkaard. Good chance here! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Pavard is there to clear. Messi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mbappe. Pele. Yamal looking understandably energised after his goal. Pele. And it's Rijkaard. He's looking wide. He's shifted it to the flank. And he's quick to return it. He has a look up. And it's pulled back. He's done well to get that clear. João Felix. Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ruben Neves. Pele. Now it's Messi. Now it's Yamal. Engages and forces him off the ball. Robson. And here's João Felix. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, it's a great ball here. Messi. Spread it left. Oh, that is asking for trouble. De Michelis kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's in on, and Messi! And it's in! And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Now it's Trossard, and this is Messi! And that's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Somalia go up by 2 and are looking good.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And it's made its way to him. Azar. Now it's Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that looks a decent ball. Olise is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot.
That was lovely, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Messi.
There will be 3 minutes
Robson.
added time.
Here's João Felix. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Olise has it out wide and in space. And the pass is intercepted. Casemiro. Robson. Now it's Haaland. Driving forward. And we're done. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
North Korea against Paris.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the ball's gone astray. And now they can spring out of defence. He's on it, can he get away? And this is Neymar. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. To Michelis. Joao Felix. Casemiro. And it's Neymar. pretty cagey early on from both sides. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Haaland. North Korea ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Kimmich, played out to the left flank. Dembele. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Dembele. Threads one in. Serginho. Kimmich is always looking to break lines. Plays it in low. And that's the keeper's ball. Now it's Haaland.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Not the most accurate pass. The ball has bounced loose now. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. Has to go back here. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's shifting through the gears here. Brilliantly cut out. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played. He's taken that. Decent chance! Goal! And North Korea take the lead. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Mendes finds himself offside. Engages and forces him off the ball. Kimmich. And it's Dembele. That has not gone well. Neymar running with the ball. Now there's a fine ball. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's through here. He is through here. And reclaimed it in a trice. That is lovely. And he shoots! Serginho.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That's a good run down the left. He's got away. Lovely feet. Serginho, well read, and the danger is averted. Can he get on the end of this? Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Joao Felix wins the duel this time. Space for him to turn and look. He whips in across. Alisson deals with that nice and simple. Dembele. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. North Korea coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
North Korea are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And so the action is resumed.
North Korea definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Serginho. He's picked his way through. It's Dembele! And that's a tidy finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
We're looking at a different... Dembele! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Shoots! So, third corner of the game. Chance! Now and again! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the comeback is complete! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Paris Saint-Germain with the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Shot a goal! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that.
Neymar has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. So we've reached the hour mark. Serginho. Now, can they get him away? That has been cut short. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Great vision. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe tries to pass it through. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Olise. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, terrible mistake. Serginho. And he's gone searching crossfield. Pavard makes the interception. Now it's Messi. Nuno Mendes. Just about up to 75 minutes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Casemiro. Now it's Joao Felix. Now it's Haaland. No outsmarting him this time. He's in a great position here. Chance, surely! And yes, it's there! Back within 1. They have them in their sights again.
North Korea
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
North Korea cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this.
He's given it away. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And it's Dembele.
Paris Saint-Germain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Look at the space here. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, that's neat. Tries to play it through. Deftly away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Nuno Mendes. Dembele.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Kimmich. Pacho.
Well, they've chosen the correct way to see this out because the opposition press is very weak.
He's found space here. Yamal receives it in a wide position. Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Substitution.
Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Picked out, great chance! And that's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that...
And that's that. North Korea played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
Just a quick announcement.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
North Korea desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.